Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here and welcome to BBallBreakdown. Every so often I'll be watching an NBA game and a player just catches my eye. It might just be a little bit of a deflection here or a nice pass there. And when I notice it, I usually raise my eyebrow and look a little bit closer to see if it's something that's there. And certainly last year, Tyler Johnson caught my eye. And this year with the Heat, he is doing really well, getting a lot of minutes to the point where they actually moved Mario Chalmers to give him more playing time, and he has responded. So I wanted to introduce you to him because he's a really terrific player, a guy that played 4 years in college. And again, this is the kind of thing that gives you a good argument for staying in college a little bit longer because the guy certainly had the physical tools probably after his sophomore year, but he got better and better and learned how to play the game. And now I would be surprised if there wasn't some sort of a coach in his family because he kind of plays that way. He sort of is always in the right spot at the right time, and that's one of those talents that it's hard to teach, and a lot of times guys will just walk in the gym and just have it. And this guy has it, and I want to show you how he's using it for the Miami Heat. Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here, and welcome to BBallBreakdown. If you're unfamiliar with Miami Heat guard Tyler Johnson, let me introduce you to him. He played 4 years at Fresno State before going undrafted in 2014. However, his connection to the NBA goes back much longer, to a 10-year-old writing to the Warriors to see if he could get a scholarship to one of their basketball camps. Of course, the Warriors let him attend, and his journey has gotten him to the point where the Heat traded a vital cog in their championship runs because of Johnson's increased role and production. Let's start by looking at his athletic ability. You'll notice that he's a lefty, and while he relies way too much on using his left hand, you can see that he can make up for it with supreme hang time and body control. Without question, his ability to shoot on the way down after contact will help him immensely both as a player and a crowd pleaser. Not only does he have a powerful lift on his jump, but he displays great touch once he's hovering over the court. Even with these gifts, he's very disciplined to stay within the confines of the offense and run his routes correctly. He has what we call a high motor, where he can accelerate down the floor, and even though he misses this, you can get a taste for his explosiveness. And when he does get a clear runway, watch out, as he can get up and throw it down. Defensively, he's tenacious. Every so often, he'll let his man get to the basket, but he can make up for it by using his quick explosion into the air to block shots. He is averaging over 1 block per 36 minutes, and it's a testament to his on-court awareness and the fact that he will not give up on any plays. He also has what I like to call the knack, the ability to be in the right place at the right time. This isn't something that can usually be taught. Some players just have an instinct to know where the ball is going ahead of time and then be ready to do something with it when it happens. If a play goes wrong, again, he won't put his head down and give up. He'll get right back into it and try and change the outcome. His athletic ability, combined with the knack, has also allowed him to get crucial putbacks if he wasn't part of the initial offense. To start the season, it seemed clear the Heat thought he was a point guard, having him bring the ball up and initiate. However, via BasketballReference.com, we see that has changed, and he's playing his more natural shooting guard position most of the time. A quick look at his basic stats show that he's off to a sizzling shooting start and contributing nicely in his 21.1 minutes per game. However, the Heat were so pleased with his production, they traded Mario Chalmers away, and Johnson's minutes the last 2 games have been much higher. You can see the trust Coach Spoelstra has in him with the way his minutes have been distributed. He's playing almost the entire fourth quarters of games, and he's responded by yielding his best stats, including his highest net rating of any quarter. And looking at his on-off numbers, we see that Johnson has undoubtedly been a big plus for the Heat, increasing every advanced metric with his presence on the court. So there you have it, sports fans. If you want to watch even more bonus footage on Tyler Johnson, then click over in the link on the screen or down below in the description, because we do have a little bit more to show you and share with you about his game, and something you're going to want to keep your eye out for so you can watch him further in the season and see how he's doing. Remember, the Heat are in this weird position where they put together a team, they've got some talent, they've got an Eastern Conference that might be a shot for them to go and get deeper in the playoffs there, but it's going to take guys like Tyler Johnson developing even more and even quicker for them to get there. So keep your eye on that, and stay tuned for lots more coming up at B-Ball Breakdown, because don't forget, we're not a channel, we're a conversation. You in?